This is the first song on the album. It better be good, cause it's the first one to wanna turn people off in the first 10 seconds. Make them start having second guesses about the money they just spent, unless they downloaded it illegally, which would make me happy, cause it means I have a popular CD in today's backwards music industry. If you're being robbed, it means you're probably awesome, but I get ahead of myself. Here we go, now it's time to start the show. This is my first CD where I get to be funny, happy, sad, mad, totally Chad. But it's not what I do for my job, mainly due to the fact that this first track lacks a catchy dubstep drop like this. I want you to know that I've changed my sound, because a guy with a guitar isn't in right now. I'll never get a record deal from being myself, but I could probably get one, me and everyone else, because there's no way that this song will one day be put on the radio, cause the second chorus has different words and flows poorly. But oh well, guess I'm not meant to sell lots and lots of CDs, t-shirts and hoodies, cause I only appease myself. This goofy-ass lyrical nonsense. Comedic words are my first line of defense, but underneath all of that is my mental fat that I lose every year, then gain right back. And I question if I really have the heart to go the distance in this game called art. Is it more about doing what I think is funny, or compromising that to make more money? I'm told it's a combination of the two, and if you do it long enough, it stops bothering you. Oh really? So that's how this whole thing works. And all this time I thought you put the art first, but now I get it, so I'll stop going crazy, cause I'll get paid to be generic and lazy, which means I should probably end this song with a generic chorus that lasts way too long. No thanks. Here we go, this is how I start the show, with a vow that this CD will be completely unfiltered me, so get ready to be weirded out. The first F, I will try to make you laugh, then I'll slide sneakily deep in my psyche, filled with worry and misled dreams. Here we go. To you, one-on-one, face-to-face, but your eyes keep staring down and back up. I start to blush, my cheeks get red. I'm sorry, I thought puberty was over too. Stop looking at the zit that's on my chin. Please, I cannot help it that I still get these. Trust me, I would have popped it last night, but that was when it was red and not white, a premature mound of pus. But now it's getting between us. Doesn't help that we are under fluorescent light. If it weren't white, I'd tell you it's a spider bite. Every time you stare at it, your face looks like someone farted and you just caught a whiff. Stop looking at the zit that's on my chin. Now, like it's a seven-headed, one-eyed cow. I know that I'm a guy, but I'm desperate. Can someone spare some makeup for this zit? Don't tell me you've never done it. Just a dab of foundation. This pimple is making me feel so small, and that's hard to do cause I'm tall. Excuse me one moment, our talk will resume once I return from the bathroom. We're all vegan, squeezing, pushing, forcing, mutilating, so frustrating. 3, 2, 1, go, this volcano is about to blow. Oh my God. Wow. Now the zit is draining like a half-cooked egg when you poke the yolk and invoke more yolk.
I return feeling more confident. Continue please and tell me just where were we? But you're still staring at the glaring, at the frowning, at my scowling, at my dried up blood clot, the dark dot in the red spot. I can't win. The other day I was walking in the rain when I was approached by John McClane. He gave me a gun and said, "Come on son, you better stop walking and get ready to run." But before he got the chance to get locked and loaded, in front of my eyes a semi-truck exploded. Somehow me or neither John were hurt, but the bad guys came so we hit the dirt. He yelled, "Take cover, shoot on the dime." Then we both activated bullet time. Flying through the air, we fired away, dodging every bullet that was at bay. Backflips, front flips, cross arms strafe. I was moving like a pro and not playing it safe. Then I ran out of bullets, but I didn't care, cause I just did a drop kick in the air. And with all that, the bad guys were gone, and John said we still must have fused the bomb. I said, "Bomb? What bomb?" He said, "Follow me, we only got 10 minutes to save the city." He hot wired a car, then he floored it with both doors ajar, weaving through traffic from lane to lane. This was just another day for John McClane. All of a sudden the bad guys returned, but the chopper this time had bullets to burn. John said, "Take the wheel." I got myself a chopper to steal. Right then and there, he jumped from the car onto the chopper's landing gear bar, reached one arm up, pulled one guy down, then hopped inside without making a sound. He snuck up on the pilot, then broke his neck. Then he took control before he got in a wreck. Swooped down to me and said, "Come on, son." In less than 5 minutes, that bomb is done. We flew to the roof where the bomb was at, knowing that we only had 1 minute flat to stop the timer from ticking down before the whole damn town fell to the ground. Luckily we found a pair of pliers, but do we got the blue, green, or red pliers? Beep, beep, every second went by, every beep signifying when we might die. 10 seconds left, the beeps got louder. 7 seconds till this town is just powder. 5, 4, 3, tick-tock, but it turns out the beeps were my alarm clock. Damn it. Little babies dying and coughing up blood. People drowning everywhere because there was a flood. Newborn puppies burning in the fireplace, crying uncontrollably cause I was sprayed with mace. I know it all sounds awful, it makes my senses numb, but this is what I think of when I have sex, and I don't wanna come just yet. I'll think of starving children, I'll think of Genghis Khan, I'll picture both my mom and dad getting it on. I'll try my best to focus, remember not to flex, but most of all I'll think of anything but sex. Anything but what? Sex. That's embarrassing. Carmen Electra, Halle Berry, Christina Aguilera, Jennifer Connelly, Jessica Alba, Natalie Portman, Eva Longoria, and Charlize Theron. These women all turn me on at a faster rate, so I think about them when I fuck an ugly girl. Oh no! Angelina Jolie, Rebecca Romaine, Demi Moore in striptease, but not in G.I. Jane. I'll try my best to focus, keep my mind on the prize, cause it will go for nothing if I open my eyes. I open my eyes. Oops, I opened my eyes and fucked a guy. I'm gonna make it fast, forget the people people who are in my past unless they can introduce me to some Hollywood producer who can help me skip some steps along the way and make a name for myself here in LA. Then laugh at the people who could barely pay their car, their gas, their acting class, their rent, their bills, their weight loss pills, gym membership, their pecs, their tits, their $70 parking tickets. Fuck everybody, it's easy to see that no one else is as deserving as me. I've put in my time, now it's time for my time. But why isn't anyone waiting in line to see me? What about me? I'm working 60-hour weeks, driving back and forth between the Hollywood peaks. At night I start my moonlighting, taking names and networking. And if I'm lucky I get a couple hours of sleep. I count calories and carbs every time I eat, but that's the price you pay to stay skinny and chic. Just 10 more years of trying my best until I'm an overnight success. Think I'm going insane, but you never guess, because I suppress all my fear and stress. I'm trading my life for the life I adore, completely forgetting who I was before. I can't wait till I'm famous and finally there. I'll have everything and nobody to share it with. It's gonna be awesome. I'm stuck in traffic, but that's okay. This isn't my car, but it will be one day. This is my apartment, I only pay $1,200 a month plus utilities. It's been 10 years and I'm still here. Any second now I'm gonna get that phone call. He's gonna say, hi, I'm the top-notch guy. Are you ready to be paid way too much money? And I'm gonna say, I've been waiting for this day for 9 odd jobs and too many birthdays. But that hasn't happened yet, and I'm 38 and I've started doing drugs to pretend life's okay. It's gonna happen soon, any second now. I'm gonna be alright, don't you worry about me. Soon you will see this was all worthy of all my money and identity, friends and family, getting married, having babies, being happy, eating weekly, selling my body. When everyone sees that I'm more important than them. I just want to be loved by everyone. I just want to be loved by anyone.
So, in all these hip-hop songs, I hear MCs bragging about how dope they are on the mic. And I'm gonna do that same thing, except in the most offensive way possible. Let's do this. Yo, I'm sick like a kid with AIDS. I clean house better than a pair of Mexican maids. My words drop faster than old tampons fall, flowing more than the seed in Peter North's Falls.
What? That's an old school porn reference for all you perverts.
I spit fire, they call me the arsonist. You know I'm tearing it up more than a pedophilic rapist. Rhyme so hard that it gives me wood, so I can fill you with more regret than Planned Parenthood. And then we sing it. Hey, I'm sopping wet with skills, killing it like I'm popping pills. So let me ride the mic like a dyke on a bike without a seat. Hey, in case you haven't heard, I spread the spoken word. I say what I prefer without a slur. I'm more inspiring than Adolf Hitler. Fucked up. So another part of this hip-hop equation is telling a story, being genuine and shit. So here's my story. I'm a cracker. I'll never grow an afro. I'm whiter than an episode of The Cosby Show. My name is Chad, it's my white boy curse. I'm a bigger douchebag than a hooker's purse. So pump pass, now I'm in the zone. I'm more ill than your grandma's retirement home. We'll smoke so much till we cough and heave and get more paralyzed than Christopher Reeve. Oh, that's just me. Who cares? Hey, I'm sopping wet with skills, killing it like I'm popping pills. So let me ride the mic like a dyke on a bike without a seat. Hey, in case you haven't heard, I spread the spoken word. I say what I prefer without a slur. And more inspiring than Adolf, you should be afraid of everything I'm made of. Time for a fake guitar solo. I wish that I could play that on my guitar. So the last part of this hip-hop puzzle is repping where you're from. See, a lot of these clowns, they're lying, talking about how they're from Harlem or the streets of South Central. That's fucking bullshit, man.
Bitches be frontin'.
I know that you wrote those lyrics in the Starbucks, in the Target, in the suburban town you grew up in Texas. Okay, so I'm just gonna be honest with you. Go back to my roots.
Here we go.
I come from a rough neighborhood. Well, sort of, kinda. It's a dirty, hairy place called my mom's vagina. 9 months straight, I was trapped and contorted. So lonely, I wanted me aborted. And I only saw my dad every now and again. When my mom was asleep, he tried to poke his head in. No ladies in the womb, so I got lovesick. But in the fetal position, I could suck my own dick. Thank God. Just moved into my place and I love the neighborhood. This must be the American dream, and if not, I must be close, 'cause it has. Cute little patches of dead grass, and the roads are decorated with broken glass. There's a free mattress every 20 feet. Who needs a dumpster when there's a street? Come down to Koreatown. Lots of noisy sounds, dog shit on the ground. I don't know what you are waiting for, but if you're not quite sure, I'll tell you more. Yeah, the helicopters give off a nice breeze. No matter what you do, your dog has fleas. Right after you fall asleep, a car alarm will start to beep, 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 wee, 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 wee. So go down to Koreatown, where you'll drive around, 'cause parking can't be found. If you're tired of living somewhere that you always have to breathe clean air, then come down. Nice art on walls, all done with spray paint. This block smells like Arby's mixed with taint. Stop signs just mean you don't have to stop. This is where they film the TV show. Cops in Koreatown, where everyone frowns at you if you're white. I'd have sex with you if your body looked like it does with clothes on. And I'd have sex with you if my friends would never find out. I'd have sex with you if I could watch really good porn in the background. And I'd have sex with you if I were a lesbian. You're so in my league, I'm so not in yours. I'd have sex with you if you weren't surrounded by beautiful women. And I'd have sex with you, but you haven't shaved your legs. I'd have sex with you, but I'd rather jack off to someone hotter. And I'd have sex with you
if I had that flashy thingy from Men in Black. Ka-choo! But I don't have the flashy thingy, so we'd both remember. I'd have sex with you if having sex means having sex with your hot friend. And I'd have sex with you if I could charge you by the minute. I'd have sex with you if your face looked like it does on Facebook. And I'd have sex with you, but you won't have sex with me. Well, it seems being condescending is the theme of the day. Or am I hypersensitive to all the words they say? Everybody's surprised when they see I'm feeling crappy. But Chad, you're never sad, you're always happy. Because I'm cracking jokes every chance I get. You think I've only got one permanent mindset? You're a human too, so you should know everybody's got a bunch of different sides to show. When I come home and I start singing bar by bar and begin to harmonize with my guitar, and all my rage and all my hate slowly but surely starts to dissipate. I don't need an audience or a stage to commit my own harmless private rampage. When everything is all said and done, I might still be lost, but today I've won. I've won. Take it, Johnny Schwartz, go. Sometimes I find it hard to comprehend a world that's my enemy but also my friend. It'll build me up strong, then beat me down, until eventually I'll find some sort of middle ground. And it's easy to let my negativity win, because it takes hard work to find the positive end. You gotta look for it, it won't find you. But when it can't find it, you know what to do? I start writing line by line and begin to organize the thoughts I have in mind. They may be simple, they may be bland, or too random for anyone to understand. But the more I write down, the more I start to see the big picture that's right in front of me. Come to think of it, life is just a test to see who can rise above the flames the best. The best. Take it, Johnny, one more time. Now a lot of the time I'm too scared to stress what's really on my mind that I want to express. You know what, if they get offended or they disagree, I don't want to burn my bridges not this early. So I beat around the bush and see how they react, then rephrase my words so I can counteract the shitstorm that I didn't mean to cause. But you see, that's the problem, it's one of my flaws, is that I start singing bar by bar and begin to bitch and moan with my guitar. If I only speak up when I'm alone, I get the false sense that I've got a backbone. And maybe writing songs helps me circumvent, but until I solve the problem, it's just a statement, an illusion that I think I've won. So I'll stop talking and get something done. Oh yeah. So randomly, you called me up one night. I didn't think it possible that it would go much further than one invite. One night became 4 more nights of hesitance and tension, but on the 5th night that all ended when our lips started an intervention. Now I am trying not to overanalyze every text and trying not to be afraid of what could happen next. I'm so excited yet reserved and overwhelmed by you. I want to tell you how I feel, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I think that you might feel the same way. Do you feel the same way too? This is so annoying, but at the same time this is great. We both like each other, but now we're both in purgatory, wondering if we will date. I got all my walls up because I have been burned before. There's nothing worse than feeling excited about potential, but you split the differential, cause it could be temperamental. Gotta make sure it's for sure. I gotta make sure it's for sure. Now we are progressing, but I am still in shock. It isn't supposed to work this well. I'm waiting for the moment when you blow me off. That wasn't a good word choice. I think you get my cynicism. I'm ready to commit to you. I'm just a little weary of love's hypnotism. Now I am trying not to let myself lose myself in you, and trying not to get ecstatic till I know it's true. I got a million different feelings bursting at my seams. Don't wanna drop them all, walking on these balance beams. These balance beams, are they just dreams? Or is there something potential between us? This is so annoying, but at the same time this is great. We both like each other, but now we're both in purgatory, wondering if we will date. I got all my walls up because I have been burned before. There's nothing worse than feeling excited about potential, but just split the differential, cause it could be temperamental. Gotta make sure it's for sure. I gotta make sure it's for sure. I gotta make sure it's for Is this going where I think it could be going? Is this growing into what I hope is growing? This not knowing drives me crazy, it's so amazing. I'm glowing from the signs I think you're showing. Oh, I don't know, but I don't care, because I know I don't wanna play this chess game of texting, because each text gets more perplexing. Let's just tell each other how we feel, so we can both find out if this is real. She's 27 and already has kids. He's 19, making hit YouTube biz. 29, making $80,000 a year. I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown in a second here. I can't avoid it. I'm gonna obsess over everybody's life, everybody's success. Every story is a sign that I'm falling behind, or that I'm getting really good at losing my mind. Back and forth, I can't help myself. I can't control the things I can't help. Why do I keep on running backwards? Every time I learn my lesson, later on it creeps up again. I'm drowning in this heavy water. When I get in the zone, my mind starts racing. My body freezes up, heart palpitations. My Hulk-like envy overreacts when I blur the line between opinions and facts. People bragging, Facebook tagging. The only thing I think about is how I'm lagging. I wanna ask all you phonies one question: how much of that is you and just projection? Back and forth, I can't help myself. I can't control the things I can't help. Why do I keep on running backwards? Every time I learn my lesson, later on it creeps up again. I'm drowning in this heavy water. Back and forth, I I can't help myself. Why do I keep running backwards every time I learn my lesson? Chad, John, Chad, snap out of it. Back and forth, I can't help myself. I can't control the things I can't help. Why do I keep on running backwards every time I learn my lesson? Later on it creeps up again. I'm drowning in this heavy water. You've only got a few good years left. It's time to show yourself what you are made of. Don't waste time having a life with a stable psyche. Lose your mind trying to get ahead. You just wait till you're 38 without a future. Celebrate in order to forget that you still work for bosses who are all younger than you. This is real. How's it feel? Keep getting sucked into this broken philosophy because I feel pressure to spend my youth wisely. This isn't right. Why do I feel I have to grind until my life falls apart? I'm losing myself to progress. Why can't I just trust the process? Try your best, do something to take control every day, even though your real job gets in the way. Don't relax and fear that someday you will regret it. Stay on track, cut yourself no slack. Never felt so overwhelmed. Every night I'm so tired because I gotta get where I want to before I'm expired. This isn't right. Why do I feel I have to grind until my life falls apart? I'm losing myself to progress. Why can't I just trust the process? So caught up that I forget all the things in my life that are really important. Smoke weed to suppress the stress, it's my buffer. But in the meantime, my relationships suffer. Tell me, how do I strike a balance between everything that I want and I need, and accept the fact that what I want might be just a small percentage of what fulfills me? Right to this invisible finish line until you burn out slowly. I'm losing my passion for this high when it's my only focus. wish I just quit my job. Say fuck everything, it's time to move on. I wish that I had a trust fund so I could pursue what I've always wanted to do. Stop, slow down, close my eyes. Take time to recognize anger and jealousy, they only waste energy. Life is not a race. I'm so focused on success, it kills me to think that I'll settle for less. But all of that makes me forget the goals that I've set and the ones I've already met. Stop, slow down, close my eyes. Take time to recognize some have it much worse than me. I'm actually pretty lucky. Life is not some fucking race. Choose any route, and there's always something to complain about. But most of all, what frustrates me is when I slip and slide on my own negativity. Stop, slow down, close my eyes. Take time to recognize if everything went as planned, life would be boring and bland. Be happy with what you have. Give me all your money, just kidding. But seriously, if you could please spare me maybe 10 or 20 so I can make an album. It's gonna happen, I'm finally doing it, and I can't wait. But before that, I need some help from you or your rich uncle. So here's the deal, pretty sure you know about Kickstarter, the place where artists go to make money off of their rich friends who made better life choices than them financially. I need some money so I can pay a professional sound engineer way less than he used to charge before Napster ruined his career. All I'm asking for is $1 million so I can run away, retire in Mexico, and never make an album.
Wait, sorry, wrong course.
$4,000 is really all I need in order to record a super fun album. It will include funny songs, rock songs, and mashups. Sorry to be blunt, but I need your money if you want to hear more like this. Consider all this a Costco sample of a Neidt 12-pack that you'll never find at Costco. The only place you'll find it is within your heart And by heart, I'm talking about your wallet, your purse, your PayPal, or bank account. I'm thankful for even a small amount, 'cause $57 is really all I need to record an album. If it was 1870, but today that much will only buy a half of a chorus. So I'm asking you, please, if you could help a little bit so it won't sound like